2, 3.
Hello, it's Tamika. I am actually here at Kaiser, South San Francisco, a little before 6. I'm scheduled to check in at 6:30 and admitting for surgery. I'm excited. I am not anxious or fearful at this point. I'm just excited. It's been a long haul and I'm ready to actually get this done and move on to the next phase of living with my lap band. I had my surgery this morning a little after 8. They said it was an hour and 15 minutes long. Oh gosh.
Alright, no?
There, that's better, huh? Than being stuck in the crack of the bed with your bending at your knee.
Hello YouTube, this is Tamika and this is my first actual video about my lap band journey. And he's feeling around so he feels the incision where my port is. And he said, well, one thing that I have to tell you is that when you get your initial feel, it might be a little difficult to get to your port. And I said, well, why? And he goes, well, there was a thick amount of fat tissue. And he sort of said it when he was walking towards the sink to wash his hands. Anyway, I'm over it now and I can chuckle, but at the time it was like I was I was devastated. The next day after my surgery, I went and did a barium swallow and I saw the lap band in place. Soon after I got back to my room, a dietitian came by to see me and she handed me a couple sheets of paper and said, make sure that you read this before you discharge. They wanted to condense 10 key points on one sheet of paper and have it handy. My official 3-week mark, and I'll get straight to the numbers and share the fact that I did not lose any weight last week. I think there were quite a few contributing factors, but the primary one is, in my mind, I've thought about this long and hard. I was going to make the video yesterday and I had to think about it a little bit. But I think what happened was when my doctor said, okay, now you're free to move to stage 3, the first phase of stage 3, soft foods, I took that to believe in my mind that anything I put in my mouth that I chew up really well was going to be soft. I know that's not soft food. I know that he specifically said eggs and soft cheeses and deli meats and things like that. So last week when I decided to eat a little bit of turkey and a little bit of ham that wasn't sliced thin and a little bit of cornbread dressing probably, and sweet potatoes and all of those things that had sugar, that was made of bread, and all of that, I think sort of derailed me a little bit. I know for sure that my carb monster and my sugar monster woke up. I love subscribing to everybody. I love hearing about everybody's journey. Sky Moon 1982 is the person who actually motivated me so much to even want to do this, to even want to record my weight loss journey and really, be more in touch with everybody. I think she has an awesome story, but I also realize that my story can be completely different from hers, and that's okay. Remember is that we have had different surgeons, different band sizes, different types of bands. Some people have the lap bands, some people have the realized bands, some people have 4cc bands, 10 bands, and I think the other one is 14 bands. So we all have different types of bands. So even people who have been banded, we can't even necessarily completely compare ourselves. And even for the people who might have, I have a 10cc band, and somebody else might have a 10cc band too. I can't compare myself to her or him because we are different people. We are probably not eating the same things. We're probably not exercising the same ways. We might not necessarily be on the same meal plans and all of those types of things.
Hello guys, it's Tamika Anumi 1109. You have to excuse the way that I look today. I haven't been feeling well for the last 2 or 3 weeks, I think. So anyway, I think this week, as far as strength and my ability to sort of get around, is actually worse than last week. But we're making progress because my eyes are better, so that's always good. 6-month anniversary week from having my lap band surgery back November 09. I sat here today and I thought, so I've already put in a slide. My highest weight was 288. My weight the day of surgery was 274, and today, well, a couple days ago, I didn't weigh today, but a couple days ago I weighed 195 pounds. I can say this is one thing that I know for sure. This journey is never going to be for me to the point where I have everything down pat. Things are constantly changing. My body's constantly changing. I'm constantly discovering new things about myself and my lap band, Tallulah, what she likes and what she doesn't like. And this is what I learned. I should have brought a measuring cup. And knowing that there was going to be buffet food around, I should have brought a measuring cup, somehow put food on my plate, got back to the table, measured out on another plate, and ate from that. I should have done that. I should have prepared myself for the fact that I was going to be able to eat more food since I got a cc out of my band, 1 whole cc out of my band. I should have prepared my mind for that. I should not have thrown the rule of not eating and drinking at the same time out the window. I don't know how I did it, guys. I have been so diligent, so completely diligent. That was one of the things that I feared the most before I had surgery, was how do I not drink while I'm eating? But I got my mind prepared for it and had surgery. 7.5 months, have not eaten and drank. I don't eat and drink. I'm on vacation. I don't remember how to use my words. But I've not done that. And then I get here, and they have this wonderful fruit juice. It's like, all of these tropical fruits, and it's all freshly mixed and oh, so good. And I've been drinking fruit juice and eating. I have had glasses of wine with my meal, which I have not had any alcohol since I've had surgery. And I think 2 nights in a row I had 2 glasses of white wine. The number one thing, this is my best advice. When you are traveling, they don't have the things that you traditionally have. It's only so much stuff you can pack in a suitcase to bring with you. And when you're in a different place, like for me, I was in a different place and I wanted to experience things of this country. And so, and I didn't have that tightness of my band. Tallulah was completely open and free with me and in a happy place. And so I have to remember, I must remember the 10 rules of a successful lap band surgery. I have to remember them, and I can't let them throw them out the window. 8 months post-op, so we are about 5 days away, so I guess that's next week sometime. But I just wanted to drop in and give an update. I haven't spoken to you guys since I got back from vacation. I do want to say that
If you saw my video, it was 7.5 months post-op something from Jamaica update. You'll see that midway through the trip, I sort of realized that I had gotten off plan, stopped following all those very vital and important rules, and started eating and drinking, probably eating too much, and all that kind of stuff. Then I went to my gynecologist for some girl stuff. And I got on the scale, and according to their Kaiser scale, which is the same scale that's used in my bariatric surgeon's office, I had gained 8 pounds. 8 pounds! Can you say devastated? I was extremely devastated. So she said to me, wow, it's a lot. And I said, yeah, I had bariatric surgery. And she's like, oh, okay. What'd you have? And I said I had lap band back in November of last year. And she said, well, I had gastric bypass, and I'm 7.5 years post-op. She looked amazing, just wonderful. This is my best advice to you. Make sure you follow all of the rules. And I said, yeah, I know those rules. I know, and that's the thing. I went on vacation. I was outside of my element, and I sort of forgot some of them. I threw them out the window for the sake of I'm having a good time. And so she just said, you know, that happens. You'll have bumps, but make sure that you are following the rules, and if you follow the rules, you'll be great. I know I shared with everybody a couple of days ago that I did meet my initial goal weight that I set forth of 170 pounds when I first started this weight loss process. So I am 168 pounds, so I surpassed my initial goal by 2 pounds, and a lot of that is because physically, when I am in an MS outbreak situation, it's hard for me to balance on my feet. It's hard for me to take steps sometimes without being unbalanced and falling. My energy level and fatigue, my fatigue is very high. My energy level is very low. All the things that could potentially stop a person from exercising, I pretty much experience when your traditional exercise, when I'm having an MS outbreak. So, did I expect that? No. Is there anything that I can control as far as the rest of my journey is concerned? Absolutely. And so what I do is, when I'm in those situations, and the reason why I've still been able to lose weight is because the things that I can control, I control. The other day when I was coming up on my 10-month mark, I sat down and I thought about a couple things, and I actually decided to do an acrostic for lap band success. So here are some things that I know for sure to be true at this point in my journey, 10 months after having lap band surgery. So for each letter in lap band success, I'm going to give you guys a tip. And these are all my tips, and this is how I actually try to live my life. So for L, listen to your body. Hit bumps in the road. Look back over that week. Figure out what went wrong. What did you eat that was maybe new? Figure out what you didn't do and learn from it. So look back, learn, and keep moving forward. You understand that the road will not be easy. I say all the time, it's not a cakewalk. It's not peaches and cream. It's a jungle out here. You know, I say all those types of things. But when I say that, I want you to understand that it is doable. You can reach your goal, but this is not necessarily going to be easy. You have to follow the rules. You have to actively participate in your weight loss.